And welcome to Cable 18's first presentation this year of girls varsity basketball from the Jones Gym on the campus of Cherry Hill High School West. Tonight we have the 11-1 West team coming in, winning 11 in a row. And talk about hot, East this year is also very hot with a record of 8-2. I'm Matt Lesher along with Jen Gardito, and she has the starting lineups right now for both the Cougars and the Lions.
At forward number 22, Chrissy Jepniski. At forward number 10, Allison Lane. At center number 24, Janaea Butler. At guard number 23, Donna Hind. And at guard again, number 3, Joanna Elias. And for East, it's Jill Marple at 35, Danielle Pulliams, 50 guard, Chris Reagan, 33 guard, Melissa Del Pilbozian, guard number 22, and Chris Schnell, number 55 for forward.
Action ready to begin here from the Jones Gym. As we come into these games between East and West, traditionally we always talk about the crosstown rivalry, but this year the record is a big key right now. In Group 4 competition, Washington Township is coming into this game with a 13-0 perfect record, leading Group 4. West in 11-1. East and Brick Township are both tied for third place with 8-2. With the playoffs coming up soon, positioning is very important. So besides the crosstown rivalry, the records will have to be defended here in today's game. Now let's listen in for the starting lineups from the stadium announcer.
At guard, number 33, Christine Reed. At guard, number 22, Melissa Darhill. At forward, number 25, Chris Snell. Forward, number 50, Danielle. And at center, number 35, Jill Marple.
Cherry Hill East comes into the game with a record of 8-2, and they're coached by Dan Fleming. The two players to watch from the Cougars are Jill Marple, scoring 15.9 points per game, and Danielle Pulliams at 11.7. Now over to the Lions.
At guard, number 33, Donna Hind. At guard, number 3, Joanna Elias. At forward, number 22, Christine Jepniski. At forward, number 10, Allison Lane. And at center, number 24, Leah Butler. The ladies' lines are coached by Amy Thomas, assistant and Joseph Oda.
And there you just heard the lineup for the Lions. The Lions having a very interesting season this year. They have won 11 games in a row after losing opening day 50-46 to number 2 Washington Township. This is the first meeting of 2 this season that they will see each other. This here at West, later in the season in February over at Cherry Hill East in the traditional doubleheader with the girls playing first and the boys following the game here. West is in the white uniforms with the purple trim. East dressed in all red today with white on the shorts. West will be moving from your left to right in your screen at home. East moving from the right to left. And we're ready to begin here from the Jones Gym at Cherry Hill West. And East won the tip-off. Regan bringing the ball up court, beginning action here for the Cougars. Underneath, she finds Pulliams. Pulliams in the paint, puts it up, and East puts 2 points on the board to start the game. 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go. East up 2-0 quick. Get a steal off the inbound shot, did not go. East had an opportunity to get a quick, easy another 2 there. Zepanici with the ball. Elias throws it out of bounds. Quick pass for the Cougars. And that goes in right there. Chris Smell puts it 4-0 for East. Violation with Marple throwing the ball here. East getting some easy opportunities here in the beginning. Chrissy Regan now with the ball. She goes up a three, does not go. East with the rebound. Marple underneath in the paint, puts it up. No rebound. Pulliams, but she was fouled in there. Goes white ball. Pushing off was the call. Elias brings the ball from now over to Hind, coming up court. He's doing a good job of defense inside. West having to shoot from the outside. Shot does not even hit the backboard. Here comes Regan bringing the ball up court for East. East off to a good start here in the beginning, but West gets the rebound. They need to bring a basket down here. It wasn't a break, but East did a good job of getting down court fast. Hind with the ball, she sends it over to Elias. East doing a good job of keeping the inside contained. West has had to keep the ball on the perimeter so far, but they finally get it inside the Butler. Butler gets one in 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go. First period of play. Cougars 4, Lions 2. Bringing the ball up fast. Regan outside. East with a little trouble there. West doing a good job on defense. Sends it back to Regan. Regan close to midcourt. She finds Marple underneath. Williams with the good rebound there. But West gets the possession down on the rebound. Here comes West bringing the ball right down the court. West with the better record, as we said earlier, 11-1. East coming in 8-2. West has had problems getting the ball into the paint so far in the opening minutes of play. And East does get the rebound. There's Snell. She finds Regan. Deer-Problosian sends it back to Regan. Finds Marple. Marple looking for Pulliams, but she got blocked on the pass. Now back to Regan. Regan's outside. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Her shot's blocked. West doing a good job here on defending the shots. Deer-Problosian with the ball. Ball being inbounded by Marple. Marple sends it outside to Regan. East players trying to set up in the paint. Finds Pulliams beautifully underneath, puts up, score! 6-2, Cougars extend their lead to 4 here in the opening minutes of play. East with a good start here in the beginning of the game. Quick pass underneath there. West with the good rebound. Second and third effort there on that, and trying to get the rebound underneath. Off the basket. Elias, no good. Williams with the rebound. Regan brings the ball up court. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go from the Jones Gym at Cherry Hill West. And what a great shot that was right there by Deer-Problosian. Now 8-2 with 4:17 to go in the first. East extending their lead off a couple of West mistakes. West having a problem trying to get the ball inside so far here today, but they did right there. Marple defending. Lane with the rebound. Pulliams trying to get the ball. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes in favor. Possession arrow goes with West. There's no jump ball in high school basketball. We use the possession arrow. Possession arrow will be flipped right now. Shot get put up by West, rebounded by Marple. Marple scoring 15.9 games average points right now, averaging a game. So here comes Regan. Regan looks for Deer-Problosian. West gets it off a bad pass. Trying to get a fast break and a good layup right there by number 23, Hind. Hind sends it up court right now. She finds Snell. Sends it back to Regan. Regan finds Deer-Problosian, back to Regan. Looking for Pulliams underneath, but she finds back to Regan. This looks like it's going to be a backcourt violation.
One thing West has to do during this game is get the ball into Butler. And so far, Marple is doing an excellent job of keeping the ball from going inside.
West with the possession now back into the paint. Tried to get the shot up. Regan with the ball. Williams is all clear underneath, but the pass is intercepted there by Zepanici. And if she wasn't there for West, that was going to be an easy basket there for East, as there was no one in front of her. Marple now sending the ball inbounds. The Deer Problosian trying to send it right back to Marple. But Marple, I don't think, expected the ball there, and it went straight into the hands of Butler. 2 minutes, 57 seconds to go. Cougars 8, Lions 4. Both teams playing good defense early. Foul on the play.
One thing, they really need Allison Lane to have a good game today. Whenever she has a good game, such as Washington Township, where the game was really close, West has a good chance of winning. She's got to get lots of rebounds, and she's a good all-around player.
First shot's no good. And no good on both. Pulliams gets the rebound. Pulliams bringing the ball up court, sending it back to Regan so she can get back underneath. Marple seems open, so does Deer Problosian. He's looking for a good shot, not doing anything stupid, sending it back to Regan. Back to Deer Problosian. East keeping the ball on the perimeter right now, trying to get a good shot from underneath. Regan's well covered. Regan with the rebound. Marple with the rebound. Jill Marple gets her second personal foul on that play, on offensive foul. Rebound by Marple, and foul called.
One thing West has to prevent is turnovers. They had so many turnovers in the past 2 games, and it's been going really slow for them. So Hatton Heights and Eastern. But if they could prevent the turnovers, they could really get into this game.
Regan set up a quick shot there. It went off the glass. Regan now has the ball again. She finds Marple underneath. Marple looked for Williams, but the pass was intercepted. West coming down on a fast break. And the basket is no good. Williams with the rebound, having a problem holding onto the ball. West gets the possession back, but Danielle retains control. Back to Regan as East is going to try to slow things down here and bring the ball up court. Deer Problosian with the ball, 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Lions 4, Cougars 8. Marple with a lot of defenders right in front of her, could not hold on. Zepanici with the ball, foul called. East committing a lot of fouls here in the first period of play. Williams with the rebound. Close to a jump ball there, but it wasn't. Regan with the ball. She finds Deer Problosian underneath, back to Williams. Williams puts a good shot up, and it does go in. And East adds 2 more to their count.
Another turnover for West.
Stepping in bounds there when trying to throw in the ball. Quick pass back to Williams. Williams couldn't get it to go. West does get the rebound. Another West mistake almost cost them 2 points there again. They've had problems inbounding the ball here today. Elias now with the ball. Shooks underneath trying to find Butler. Butler's shot was rejected. Ball does go out of bounds. Ball stays with the Cougars. Last touch by the Lions. 10-4, 14 seconds is what the scoreboard says. Chrissy Regan bringing the ball up court. finds Snell underneath, and it goes in. East gets a quick 2 more here. Only 4 seconds to go. East trying to keep West from getting a shot off, and that will work. And that's the end of the first period of play. The score, the Cougars go out to a fast lead, 12-4. We'll be right back with the second quarter of play.
When you encourage your children to read, it's like giving them a magic key, one that opens a world of possibilities, of opportunity. Book It is a reading incentive program that encourages young people to read. Support your children's participation in their school's Book It program. Or to enroll your school in Book It, write to this address for more information. Give your child the key that will open any door. Make reading important every day.
Today's world is a pretty competitive place. Even if you already feel you're at your best, a comprehensive approach to physical care is still important because a healthy body gives you the strength, flexibility, and endurance to keep you in the game. So treat your body to a regular program of physical care. Wherever you're going in life, a healthier body gets you there. This public service health message brought to you by the American Physical Therapy Association.
Back to the Jones Gym here at Cherry Hill West, second quarter ready to begin. Cougars started out to a good lead now, 12-4. Marple sends the ball inbounds to Regan. Regan looking for Marple, but the pass was deflected. East need to commit to get the ball back here. That would have been a fast break there for West. Regan finds Marple, back to Deer-Problosian. Shot goes up and it's good. Cougars 14, Lions 4. Cougars off to a 10-point lead here. Early action in the second quarter. West needs to get some offense together here to score some points, and they try right there on that shot, and it goes right in by Joanna Elias. Back to the action. Traveling violation is called on Chris Snell.
And a few turnovers committed by East.
West bringing the ball down court, guarded against by Williams. Elias sent a shot up, no good. Jump ball. West with the possession. West inbound set up a quick shot, but it was no good. Up and down against Snell. There's 2 quick calls against Snell. First the traveling, then the up and down. But it was a good chance there, a good rebound, really. Marple came down with it, but Deer-Problosian is the one who has to control the ball right now. She doesn't see Williams, who's all open by herself, who was open by herself, but a West player got right in front of her at the end. She was open for a long time there where Deer-Problosian did not see her for the pass, and that could have been a quick 2 there for the Cougars, but anyway, they're the ones with the 8-point lead with 6 minutes and 47 seconds to go. West gets the ball down court real fast, trying to get underneath the Butler. And fouled on the way.
There's the person they have to go to. They have to go to Jania in order to win this game, and she has to make her foul shots. If you see, Jania has both her ankles wrapped. She sprained them in practice, but she's still playing.
Both as the score is now cut to a 6-point lead. 14-8 with 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Regan brings the ball up court fast, finds Deer-Problosian back to Regan. Regan had a problem holding on to it there, reaching in by West, doing a good job on defense. Regan still with the ball, intercepted by West. West on a fast break right here. Pine gets the quick basket. West is coming back. 14-10, 6 minutes, 21 seconds to go. East trying to slow the tempo down a little bit with Deer-Problosian with the ball. She finds Williams. Williams sends it underneath, looking for Snell. The pass did not go. Possession goes to the Cougars. Marple inbound the ball underneath her own basket. Marple looks, she finds Snell underneath. Snell puts it up, no good. Pulliams with the board. Pulliams puts it up, does not go, but Butler pulls down the board for the Lions. 6 minutes, 4 seconds to go. 4-point lead for the Cougars. Lions trying to bring into as close into a tie. Lions come in 11-1, Cougars 8-2. Traveling violation called on Elias. West committing a lot of errors here. Marple send the ball inbounds. Finds Regan, back to Marple. Marple brings it down court, finds Dear Problosian. Dear Problosian sends up a three. No good. Marple is right underneath, got the board, sent it up. But she was fouled.
That was on Lane. We have to keep. West has to keep her down. She's a very excitable player, very motivated. Sometimes fouls.
Jill Marple, player here, has a lot of varsity experience. Even got a chance at the varsity level when she was a freshman, something that's very rare. Jill with one more shot to go. And she misses her second one. Now a 5-point lead for East. Elias sending the ball down court. Zepanici with the ball over to Lane. Lane the hind underneath the Butler. Butler to go-to person. Close to a basket there, pulled down by Marple. Marple sends it back to Regan. Cougars move down the court. Trying to get to Dear Problosian, but that pass was picked off. Fast break opportunity there, rebounded by Marple. West could not convert there. Dear Problosian, back to Regan. Regan to Dear Problosian. Pulliams is underneath, uncovered. She puts it up, does not go. 4 minutes, 54 seconds to go from the Jones Gym at Cherry Hill West.
West has to slow down.
East trying to slow it down here a little bit. Dear Problosian bring the ball up court. Back to Marple. Marple puts up a shot. It goes 17-10. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Second period. East did get a hand there on the ball when it was thrown in bounds, but it got straight to a West player. Hind with the ball right now at the top of the key. She's guarded by Regan. Snell defending for East. Butler. Shot by Elias. In and out. Butler underneath. Sends it back out to Elias. Sends it back out to Hine. Foul underneath. Against the Lions. Against Butler.
That's Shania's first foul.
Dear Problosian bringing the ball up court. Marple with the shot. Pulliams with a chance there to rebound, but West players in front of her. Elias traveling.
I really don't know what she's doing wrong. It's just, it seems she's taking an extra step before she starts to dribble.
Dear Problosian bringing the ball up court. Finds Regan. Regan in top of the key. Dear Problosian behind her. Sends it back to her. Snell was uncovered down in the corner. Back to Dear Problosian. She sends up a shot. Does not go. Butler with the board. Sending it down to Elias. Trying to get something together fast.
Oh, another.
Did not make the layup. Dear Problosian bringing the ball back for East. 3 minutes, 2 seconds to go. Pass was deflected, but Regan does still wind up with the ball. West defenders went with the direction they thought the ball was going. East had an opportunity there. Regan still out top on the key with the ball. Traveling violation. Ball going with Cherry Hill West.
West is going to have to slow down, and they definitely have to make some of those missed opportunities. They've had a lot.
Coach Gene McDonald from West standing up right now, not happy with what he is seeing right now, but here comes up a quick three-point shot, which is no good. Regan gets the board. She
And they
finds
got break.
Dear Problosian only has one player in front of her. And they're going to call a foul on the play against West from the player who got in front of her there.
Foul was on Chrissy. It's her first, team fourth foul.
Ball back in play with Dear Problosian taking the shot. Doesn't go good. Zeppanici with the rebound. Finds Butler underneath. Butler puts up a good shot, acrobatic shot there. Good control.
That's what they need to do. They need to go to Janea.
17-12, 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go. East with the lead, back to Marple. Marple finds Snell. Snell travels. Second time she's been called on that so far. West trying to speed the game up a little bit right now, trying to get some points back. Only a 5-point lead, but East gets the ball back.
You can't have
Regan.
Lane dribbling.
Regan to Snell. Dear Problosian, the pass was a little bit overhead, tried to get control of it, but never could get full control on the ball. Lions will get the ball. East, good job there, Regan, trying to intercept that pass and inbounds there. Ball goes back to Elias. To Butler, to Elias. Butler, the person they need to get the ball in, hands up underneath. But Marple doing a good job of guarding her so far. Marple with a little height advantage on that. Marple trying to get the board. Questionable, should have been a foul called there, but Williams and East gets a quick 2 off that one there. There was a lot of contact on that one, but it didn't look like anything that they should have called a foul on. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go. 19-12 for Cherry Hill East. Snell with the board underneath from Butler's shot. Back to Regan. Cherry Hill East calls a timeout. 1 minute, 1 second to go. Coach Dan Fleming calls his players over. East now with a 5-point lead. Their largest so far today has been 10.
West is just making too many turnovers and it's not converting on the fast breaks. They're playing excellent defense, but they're just not converting on those turnovers that East has just suddenly started to make.
West really not used to being in a situation where they're that far behind. As I said earlier today, they have won 11 in a row. East is now at 8-2, a record, of course, that Coach Fleming is happy with. These are important games, both teams being in Group 4 and both being in the same conference.
Well, West has probably one of the best starts they've had for the past couple of years, and it's really due to the seniors, Joanna, Chrissy, Janea, Allison. They've done incredible jobs, and sophomore Donna Hine has contributed a great all-around game to the team.
1:01 to go. Marple will inbound the ball to Regan. Regan bringing the ball up court slowly. I think Coach Fleming's instructions were to slow it down a little bit. Let's go into halftime with a lead. Let's not try to change things or mess them up. Underneath to Snell. Snell puts up a shot. In and out. Marple puts up another one, and that one does go. 21-12. 39 seconds to go. West bringing the ball up court right now with Elias. Elias probably going to look for Butler, who's not in the game right now.
Melissa Majikis reported in for Jan Butler at the timeout.
20 seconds to go. I thought they were going to look for Butler, but she's not in the game here for the end of this quarter. I think East is just going to try not to do anything stupid or dangerous here. Underneath the Pulliams. Pulliams gets it in. With 7 seconds to go, it's safe to say the East will go into halftime with a lead. West puts up a desperation shot, and it's a brick off it. East gets the rebound, but that's not the part that counts. The part that counts is what the scoreboard says. And it says, at halftime right now, the Cougars 23, the Lions 14. We'll come back for the second half of play right after this. You're watching girls varsity basketball coverage here on Cable 18.
I'm Jeff Owens of The Cosby Show. In our changing world, mathematical skills can lead to exciting careers.
I think as a publisher, understanding math is critical to understanding the bigger picture of the world today.
Architecture is really almost overwhelmed by considerations that involve mathematics.
I think all musicians are mathematicians. Music is based on vibration, and vibrations are based on math.
Figure it out. Math is for everyone. Math equals opportunity.
Alrighty, back here in the second half now. Score is 23 for Cherry Hill East, 14 for Cherry Hill West. East will get the ball first. Marple will inbound. Coach Fleming with Cherry Hill East has to be very happy with the way his players have performed here today in the first half. We'll see if East can maintain their lead throughout the second half right now. Quickly, ball goes out of bounds. East maintains the ball. Marple will send it in. Ball finally in hand to Williams. Back to Deer Proposian. Finds Regan. Regan sends it up. In and out. Marple. Shot goes. East now with a 11-point lead. 25 to 14. 7 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Deer Proposian bringing the ball down court, back over to Regan. Williams is open underneath. Shot goes off from Snell. West gets the rebound. Hine bringing the ball up court. Williams trying to get the rebound, pulled down. Marple now back to West. West doing a good job here on this possession. Zepanici with the ball underneath. 3-point opportunity for Elias, does not go. Williams trying to get control here, but it goes out of bounds. West will keep the ball.
Gina Butler's reporting back in. Gave her a little break because of his 2 ankles.
Butler comes in and makes her presence known right away, working underneath with the ball. Shot goes up and in. West gets some points back on the board, trying to cut the deficit. 6 minutes, 23 seconds to go, third period of play. Marple with the ball. Marple does get fouled.
Donna Hine with the foul.
Number 23, Donna Hine, her first team.
Marple on the line, shooting 2 here. Marple only goes 1 for 2 here again. 26-16, 10-point lead for the Cougars. Lions go underneath right away. Zepanici with the basket. 26-18, 6:05 to go. Oh, big turnover. Costly turnover for the Cougars, but the Lions can't convert a basket here. Jump ball possession. It stays with Cherry Hill West. West gets a break there with the possession hour. That should have been an easy basket there coming off that turnover, but they couldn't convert. Butler underneath sends it up, no good. Marple with the board. East gets a lucky break there. No points for West on a play they should have easily gotten some points off of. But back to the action here. Snell puts up. It's good. The lead goes back to 10, 28-18, 5 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Zeppanici bringing the ball up court, looking probably for Butler eventually, but close to going out of bounds. A lot of physical action going out, and she did step over. The official looking right down the line, sees her going over. Zeppanici arguing that she was elbowed over, but the referee called what she saw, calling on the feet. Regan bringing the ball now across midcourt. Marple's in front of her. Finds Snell underneath. Snell trying to get the ball. Butler got her hands on it. Ball goes with the Lions at Cherry Hill West.
West finally converts an easy basket.
Joanna Elias gets a basket there. 28-10 is the score. 5 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Deirdre Blosian bringing the ball down court, finds Snell. Snell to pull open Williams. Williams could not keep the ball. Diane Croft coming in for Snell. Croft gets the ball, sending it back to Regan. The Pulliams underneath. Pulliams shot up is fouled.
Fouling Allison Lane, her second.
Tell you, West has a lot of scoring ability. Butler is South Jersey's 10th leading scorer with a 21.7 average, while Elias and Repazinski are both in double figures with 11.6 each. So this West team has the ability to score a lot of points. Pulliam gets her first shot off.
Rebound Lane.
(29-20) with 4 minutes 45 seconds to go in the third period. West in this game ranked number 4. East is ranked 12. Butler underneath working, but she gets rejected there. Regan bringing the ball up court. Deirdre Blosian to her right. Out of bounds, last touch by West. Ball goes back to Regan from Marple over to Deirdre Blosian. Pulliams is underneath, tries to find Regan. Regan could not get the pass, but Pulliams has it. Pulliams put up a shot. Regan. Marple with the shot. 31-20, 4 minutes, 6 seconds to go. East maintaining their lead here so far. Back to Butler. Diane Croft intercepts it. Diane brings the ball down court, trying to do it herself, and she gets fouled on the way. Good job there by Diane Croft. She had a player defending against her the whole way, but she was determined to take it into the basket. She did have a person to dish off to, but she decided to go on her own, and she did get the foul, and now she's going to get an opportunity to score 2 points here on the line.
Foul is on Jania Butler, and that's her third.
Croft on the line, missed her first. And their second. Butler with the board. Butler playing extremely well for Cherry Hill West. Butler trying to get the ball, send it back to Elias. Underneath is Hind. Back to Lane. Deirdre Blosian with the ball now for East, bringing the ball down court. Melissa sets a shot up. Pulliams with the board. Pulliams will be called. There will be a foul on the play. Another defensive foul here by West.
The foul's on Donna Hine. It's her second.
4 fouls so far here for West. In the Pulliams. Marple now. Marple puts it in, and it goes. It's a 13-point lead. It's the biggest of the game for Cherry Hill East. 33-20, 3 minutes, 8 seconds to go. Third period of play. West trying to get some points on the board here quickly. Lane with the shot, and it does go. 33-22, 11 points. 2 minutes, 57 seconds to go from the Jones Gym, the home floor of Cherry Hill West. Coach Fleming instructing Regan to slow the tempo down a little bit. They have a big lead now. Try to hold on to it by slowing it down and force West to play some fast basketball. Over to Dear Problosian. Dear Problosian trying to go underneath. Ball, Butler gets her hands on it, keeps it inbounds. It was close to going out there. Butler doing a good job here trying to keep West in this game.
Another turnover by West.
Diane Croft. Back in the hands of Butler. Butler gets fouled. Make that Butler commits the foul. Referee calls a violation. Ball goes back with the Lions. Hines setting the ball inbounds. Hines Epinici puts a shot up. Croft with the rebound. Croft is in for Snell right now. Regan bringing the ball up court. Finds Marple. Dear Problosian back to Marple, in and out of her hands. West now is going to get an opportunity to score a couple points off an East mistake, and they do convert. The lead is cut to 9 now with 1 minute 36 seconds to go. West playing some quick pressure defense, not letting East get the ball out of their own end of the court. Lane underneath, puts it in, no good. Butler tries to get the ball back, now into the hands of Elias. Elias at the top of the key to Butler. Butler trying to work the paint, but she sends it back outside to Elias, put up a three, and it goes! 3-point shot for Elias, 1 minute to go. 33-27, and this game is getting closer.
Man, did West need that three.
Good defense here by Lions right now, not letting the Cougars get the ball out of their own end of the court. 1 minute, 2 seconds to go, and the Lions will go to the line.
Donna Hine has really proven herself as one of the best players in this league. She's really shown a lot of grit.
Both coaches standing right now. East not happy with what they're seeing. West has an opportunity to get really close to tying this game. And that's even better. A 2-point play there from looked like what could have been one at best at the end. Trying to find Croft really fast, but it goes in the hands of Butler. Close to the paint. Croft is defending, but she gets it away easily. West is getting back into this game. The momentum has gone over to the West side. They're going to call a timeout to see what they can discuss to make this lead a little smaller for Cherry Hill East, 33-29. And I'll tell you, Michelle, that East has really not played too well in the last couple of minutes, and West has picked up some key opportunities off defense.
No, they really slowed up and just got a little lackadaisical out there, and West has really picked up the tempo. That three by Joanna really did it for them, and Donna's excellent defense has really caused a lot of trouble for the East team.
East got shot down twice trying to take the ball out of their own end of the court, and both times 2 points were scored. Total of 4 points quickly there off of defensive turnovers. 33-29, 40 seconds to go in this period.
Well, if anything, West defense will win them this game.
West doing a really good job here on defense. I don't think East can afford to slow down on offense anymore.
Heather Blavitt puts in for Donna Hine.
East sends out the same lineup. Elias with the ball. Finds Zepanici underneath. Does not go in. Rolls out. East with the ball. Marple inbound. Croft over to Marple. Marple to Regan. Regan has Dear Problosian in front of her, is open. Underneath is Pulliams if necessary, but she could not get the pass over to Pulliams. She tried to send the bounce pass over, but there were players like Butler right in front of her. But the ball goes out of bounds off of West. East still has the ball at least. Over to Croft. Croft travels.
Another turnover for East. They've had probably most of their turnovers in this third quarter.
If a basket goes here, this will be the third costly turnover for the Cougars in a row, but the clock buzzer goes off. That's all for the third period of play. We'll be back with the fourth at the Jones Gym. Score 33-29. The Lions are on their way back.
Sports United Against Drugs presents LPGA Player of the Year, Beth Daniel.
You don't get to be the best doing drugs. I took the pledge. I play it cool.
There's a new movement in sports that began in our nation's schoolyards. If you play it cool. Not with drugs or steroids, but with the spirit and strength that creates real champions. It means giving your best without drugs. Make a commitment. Play it cool.
When you play it cool, you always win.
Back to the Jones Gym, fourth quarter and final quarter ready to begin. There'll be 8 minutes to play. 33-29, the Cougars' lead has been going down and it's been shrinking fast. Marple to inbound the ball over to Regan. Esther Son now in the game. She replaced Croft. Snell is back in. Snell replaced Dear Problosian. Son with the ball. Finds Marple. Back to Son. Esther passes back to Regan. Back to Son. Passes overhead. It goes out of bounds. Another costly mistake here from the Cougars. Lions get the ball. It's only a 3-point lead with 7 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Things are getting interesting here at the Jones Gym. West doing a great job here on defense, but they need to get it together here on offense. Regan intercepts the pass, sending it down court. Quick pass over to Son. Son needs to maintain the ball. Underneath the Pulliams. Pulliams puts it up, no good. West gets the board. Hine bringing the ball across midcourt. In the hands of Butler. Butler puts it up, and it goes. We're within 1 point right now. It's a 1-point lead for the Cougars. Snell underneath the Pulliams. Back to Snell. Snell puts up a basket. It goes off the rim. Marple's underneath. Marple's fouled. It goes in. It'll be a 3-point opportunity. I tell you, the East really needs this 3-point opportunity here if they have any plan to maintain their lead in this game, because the Lions are coming back fast and furious, Michelle.
Yeah, that's for sure. If she makes this, they'll be ready. They'll be more motivated next time down the court.
Score is now 36-31. Clutch shot there by Jill Marple.
Defense.
3-point, no good.
shot.
Son almost had a rebound. Butler falls on the ground there. Foul on the play. And it's going to go against Jill Marple. Coach Gene McDonald for Cherry Hill West, now in his last season, Shot goes in and out. Jump ball, possession arrow. West will maintain. As I said, McDonald in his last season this year, he'll be retiring from coaching and teaching on March 1st, and his players are off to one of the best starts in his last season here.
Genius is getting really blocked on the board. Mr. McDonald's yelling for the foul, but he's not going to get it.
Dear Problosian back in the game, signed back to the bench. Shot goes up straight in the hands of Snell. Regan bringing the ball up court. East does have a lead. Dear Problosian, Melissa with the ball over to Snell. Snell puts up a shot, does not go. Williams tried to get the board. Ball will go with the Lions. Butler in the paint. Butler gets things done. 36-33. Three-point lead for Cherry Elise. 5 minutes, 11 seconds to go. Quick pass down to Dear Problosian. Dear Problosian puts up a shot, and it goes 38-33. 5 minutes exactly remain here in the final period of play from the Jones Stadium here at West. Butler working again inside. Gets a quick basket. Dear Problosian working it all down court. Marple puts it in off the rebound. Good job by Melissa Dear Problosian getting the ball down court and getting that shot off. 40-35. East stretches it back out to a 5-point lead.
Close shot behind.
Butler gets the board. Butler is extremely good so far in the paint so far today, but there's a foul called on the play. It'll be offensive. Marple and Cherry Elise will inbound the ball. Snell to Williams underneath. Williams puts it up. She's fouled. Basket counts. 42-35 without the free throw. 7-point lead. The free throw can bring it back to 8. East doing a good job from, it looks like, the point where this quarter began and trying to get their lead back to where it used to be.
Well, this full court defense, when East is bringing up the ball, it's just not working for West.
Back underneath. This could be a 4-point play if the basket did go off that possession. Possession arrow stays with East. The possession arrow now after this inbound will go with West. So next time there will be a jump, West will get the ball. That could be important if we're down real close at the end of the game. Marple with the ball, top of the key, back to Dear Problosian. She has Marple behind her, up and down foul. She tried to find Marple. West gets the ball. 42-35, 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Plenty of time for West to try to stage a comeback, especially if they try that defense again in the half court when East tries to get out of their own end. But back to the offensive action right now. Butler, the go-to player, she falls down underneath, but still maintains control of the ball. East doing a good job. They had to try to strip it there, and they did. Regan sends it quickly down court to try to find Williams. Snell got the ball. Coach Fleming instructs East try to slow it down a little bit here. There's only about 3:20 to go, and there is still a substantial lead for East. Marple with the ball. She's trying to find Regan to go to. Regan tries to go underneath the Snell. There's Williams also behind her. She couldn't get control of the basketball on that play. Number 22, Zebnichi. Coach Fleming and the Cougars call a timeout right now. I think Michelle is. Coach Fleming takes the Cougars back in. He used to tell the Cougars to keep their composure and stay cool right now, slow things down. We still have the lead. Let's not really screw things up.
West really needs to slow down, too. I mean, it's not that big a lead. 8 points. They could get it. They got Joanna and Chrissy and Donna now shoot the 3 when they need it. They just need to slow down and not rush it and make all these turnovers.
West, on the other hand, They do have a lot of fouls right now. They have 7 fouls to the East, only 2 fouls. So soon they will be over limit, and all fouls will be a free throw shooting situation, which could go against West. One thing we have seen from both sides today is that most of the players have played the entire game, so they should be pretty tired here coming down to the end.
Well, that's for certain. He has a bench to go to, but they're not quite experienced. There are a lot of sophomores and juniors.
The West bench has 6 players sitting on it. East only has 4. But that hasn't been a factor so far. Marple sends a quick pass down to Regan. There goes my slowing up theory. Regan finds Williams underneath, kind of. Williams puts up a shot, and it goes in. East extends their lead to 9, 44 to 35, 2 minutes, 58 seconds to go. Elias finds Butler. Butler in the paint. She's taking over on the school here so far today, but Marple doesn't fall for her possession arrow. It goes with West. Hines sending the ball inbounds, finds Butler. Butler on top of the key, a position we haven't seen her at too much today. Zeppanici sets up a shot, which does not go underneath. Snell with the ball. Snell trying to find a way to clear it out. Quick pass down to Williams. Williams has no one in front of her. It should be an easy basket for her. It does not go in, but Marple has an opportunity getting the ball. Sends it back to Snell, top of the key to Regan. East trying to slow things down, get some composure back here. They have a 9-point lead with 2:16 to go. Snell sends it up. The lead is now back in the double digits for the first time since the 3rd period. The lead is now at 11 for East. West needs a basket here bad before they dig themselves too big of a hole to get out of, because there's still only 1:58 to go in the 4th period. They know things are starting to get tight as you see them trying to press up their defense a lot here right now. Deirdre Blosian and Zeppanici all in front of her there coming down the court. She was fouled quickly. West also trying to conserve the clock a little bit. And the Lions here are going to call a timeout. West going back in. They got this thing down close. They had it down into 3, and now it's back out to 11, Michelle.
Well, they let it get away with a lot of bad turnovers. And they're just not playing well right now. They're missing a lot of shots, and they're not getting the rebound. They have to go to Jania again. That's her the go-to player.
East comes quickly out of their auto. I think basically they just got to keep their lead, and unless they really, really make some drastic mistakes, they should be able to hold on to an 11-point lead. Most times you will say 11 points is a pretty strong lead. This week, Gene McDonald is the coach of the week who's featured in the Enquirer. The Courier Post, South Jersey's Courier Post. In his last season, I said earlier today, he's now 11-1 coming into this game. He's ranked 4. He's in 2nd place in Group 4 action. On the line is Deirdre Blosian right now. She makes her first 12-point lead now, goes for the Cougars. West was really on a hot streak, winning 11 in a row coming into this game. Butler sends the ball down court quickly. She finds Elias. West sends it out of bounds. East gets the ball off the roll. Marple to Regan. Now getting the ball out of their own backcourt is going to be key here, because that's where West has been real well in the beginning of the 4th period. They scored 4 quick points off that. Marple back to Regan, back to Marple. Marple's at the top of the key right now. Sends it back to Christy Regan underneath. Beautiful pass to Williams. Gorgeous play there. Regan to Williams underneath, 49-35. And this game is getting pretty close to out of reach for the Lions. 3-point opportunity just out of desperation. They need to get some quick points. Deirdre Blosian gets 2 here. You can call it over. 2 points for Deirdre Blosian coming off the fast break. And you see satisfaction coming off the East bench right now out of Coach Wakeman and Fleming. 51-35. This is one of the biggest leads of the game, if not the biggest one. With 56 seconds to go. East with another quick two. Melissa Tirpoglosian under a minute with 48 seconds to go. West is no coming back, just trying to get a couple shots off. So this can look a little closer in the scorebook.
This is not the same West team that kept neck and neck with Washington Township. They have, the past couple games have not looked good, even though they've pulled out the victory.
West really fought hard to get close back into this game. They fought to get the deficit only to 3 points, but West has never led at any point during this game. That could be a big mental factor in this game for West. And West, I think, coming off of the loss might not be the worst part, because after winning 11 in a row, they may realize now they're not invincible.
That's true. It's very true. Maybe they'll try to get this team together, and maybe they will beat Washington Township on Thursday. They have the potential, and they have the ability.
Williams with the ball right now. The only sad note for West in a way also is that they have to play this Cougar team one more time, and they got to play them at Cherry Hill East.
I think they're going to be more motivated, and they're going to want to win really bad.
They're definitely going to watch the training film on this game. Marple sends in another quick two. 55-36, 19-point lead, 14 seconds. All West can do is send the ball up the court and just try to get a basket. But it's not going to mean anything at this point. 5 seconds to go. Ball stays with the Lions.
I don't understand quite why East doesn't call up the man. They got a big lead here.
And that's the end of the game. The final score of the Cougars, 55. The Lions, after winning 11 in a row, get their second defeat of the season. They score 36, 55-36 is your final. You see an exciting Cherry Hill East Cougars team. We'll be back with a quick wrap-up. You're watching girls varsity basketball here on Cable 18. 55-36 is the final. We'll be right back.
When I was a kid, I saw myself as Bill Cosby's scientist. I begged my mother and father to buy me a chemistry set for Christmas, and I was having the time of my life until the fire. I mean, my chance for the Nobel Prize went up in a big puff of smoke. The first fire was nothing compared to my folks. I thought they were going to explode. I never saw the chemistry set again. My father put it away somewhere. But now I wish I had, because today scientists and engineers are having all the fun. I mean, how would you like to explore outer space or discover a new planet or maybe find a dinosaur skeleton or a way to make sick people well again? Yeah. Did you ever think about diving to the bottom of the ocean in a submersible and actually getting paid for it? It doesn't matter if you're a boy, a girl, rich or poor, or any color. If you love science and math, you can do any of these things. You know, I might even give chemistry another try if I could get my dad to tell me where he hid that chemistry set.
Back with an East win with player Jill Marple, a senior in her last game season, really. You're going to see West one more time down the road. And what do you think about playing West one more time now?
Oh, I'm really psyched. I know they're going to be, really anxious to beat us. We beat their 11. We ended their 11 winning streak, and I think it'll be a little tough next time.
What do you guys think when you went into that timeout when West brought it pretty close back? They were within 3 at one point.
Well, I know that West, they're good. They're good with comebacks. Another past year, we've had leads with them, and they come back. So we were really afraid. We didn't want to keep them mad.
I'm sure you guys have to be pretty happy with your season this year.
Yeah. It's going a lot better than we thought. Our first goal was just playoffs. Actually, wanted to be 500. And we're passing that already, so. Congratulations on the game, and we'll see you over at Cherry Hill East when you guys play West.
Well, that's all here tonight on Cable 18. The final score, 55 for Cherry Hill East, 36 for Cherry Hill West. I'm Matt Lesher from the Jones Gym saying good night and thanks for watching.